I've got an old 9-cell tray here, but as you can see, a lot of it is broken, so I'm just going to use sort of the 4 in the middle, so I can get these out. I tell you what, there's quite a few people taking plots on. There's also quite a few people not been there for quite a long time, and it's a shame. I think it's about, well, got a lot of, you get a lot of family and friends they want, and some of them then don't keep up with it. Oh, I've got 2 in that one, so that's handy. Got quite a few people who are sort of older guys who have sort of lost the will, which is, it's sad to see. Several of my friends sort of, they've lost, and I can understand sometimes you might as well just be stuck at home. You can't be bothered to get out with none of this, that and the other. Right, so that's them done. So I've got 18. Well, I got enough for a couple of rows, but I probably will give some of these away, which I normally do. I'm now sitting things into a bit of water to try and encourage the roots. I've just put the onions, they're spare onions, they're going in where I put a load in a raised bed yesterday, but that's just how it's going to be at the moment. I think that lot I will shift outside. I'll get them trays out, put them in the bigger trays. I bought some basil yesterday from where? Aldi's. Oh dear, I went in there, everything. Oh, you know, I hate to say it, oh, the price of food. Prices of food. Alright, so let's get this lot watered up. What should I do next? Better water them up and all. I've got them Brunswicks here. I think I might just leave them. I might sit them in some water, but they need sitting in water by the look of them. Another thing you want, guys, if you're going to do work in the greenhouse, make sure you have some water in there so it get warm. And the other thing is, all these are doing, must be 10 litre watering cans, as big as that, with the nozzle, a £5. I think they're £5, it might have even been £4. So if you need some watering cans, because I bought these off Amazon, look, they're deteriorating. So if you need some watering cans and that, they've got all the gardening gear in. All these watering cans, I think they're £4 or £5. They're absolutely ridiculously priced. Alright guys, so what I've done is I'll put them out there. They'll get moist no matter what, you'll have a damp nights and that. So they'll keep fairly good. I'll put them in there, set them to water up, and I've watered these up. What this was a cut and grow from Lidl's salad, and we put it in before, but look at all the bloody bugs in there, look. You know, and so we didn't want to use it, so I put, but this parsley has kept going lovely. There's nothing in there. So, well, I could dirty that up, look. They're looking okay. Basil probably won't take, that was just an experiment, see if I could get it going. And I'm looking for somewhere to put them Brunswicks. Right, we want something, I could use that one, it's a bit deeper. Put fresh stuff in it, right. Sorry about that. Alright, check up from and zoom in again. And focus and look. I found a 10 cell tray for them two Brunswicks, so I'm going to put some fresh compost into it. You know, and this is a bit older, and I mix the older stuff up with the new. I've got to go, when I go to the allotment, I've got to check, because as I told you, I've got to split in the polycarbonate sheet, and then this is expensive stuff. It's like a mil thick, if you wanted to buy any blooming stuff like that, you're paying through the nose now. That's like Perspex. That, pricey. Right, so there they are. And they're sitting in a bit of mildew. But I might get 10 in here. They're now getting their second leaf, so it's not to worry. I've got a dibber here, so I'll show you once and that's it. You see me again. There we go. I don't know whether you can pick that up, but that is a sound I don't like to hear. We are near the James Paget Hospital, and we're actually in the flight path of the air ambulance. And when I hear that, and especially when I hear them really going quick, you know it's not good. He's now circling. It's normally a traffic accident. So, you know, sometimes they're that low, you think they're going to touch the roof as they're landing, but they have to get here as quick as possible. Right. Yeah, I think he's coming from the other way and gone straight down, actually. Our hospital, it's a brilliant hospital, really is. And it's having a lot of money spent on it. It's getting big. It's getting big, but what my wife always say, look here, it's so nice to live here in a hospital. I can walk over the road if she had to. It's just finding it's time to try and get a doctor. My wife has been several times now to see a doctor, and it ends up a practicing nurse. And a friend of ours went to see the doctor. They ended up getting a nurse, and the nurse had to say, right, she went out the room and come back with a trainee doctor. I don't know, they're under so much pressure. We have a doctor and a specialist nurse lived next door to me here, and I haven't seen him. They do so many shifts. I'm now coming. Yeah, they do so many shifts. I think sometimes the pair of them pass in the night. They really do. That's another thing. I can't understand anybody having a go at a doctor or nurse. I'm afraid if I was in a queue, you know, I wouldn't allow it in my eyes. I'd have to say something. I'm afraid I'm that sort of person. I'm old, and they want to do as like that's like me. They talk about councillors and all this lot. I don't think I've seen a councillor come round this house to vote for anybody. Right, I'll tell you that we moved here 16 years ago, and I've seen one once, and that possibly was 15 years ago. So that tells you something, doesn't it? Councillors don't have no authority in my eyes, because everything's done by the people who get paid 100 grand a year. They make the decisions. Do you know something? You're probably all like this. You'll probably all agree that we used to have, Great Yarmouth had a fantastic market. Fantastic. Wednesdays and Saturdays, the market was full of stalls. Everything, you wanted everything. Then they decided to change it. Then they've decided to change it. Now they've covered it. 3 or 4 times they've spent millions. Nobody go there now. Nobody go to the market anymore. They've destroyed it. The poor old chip stalls, they've had enough. And this is people in charge of us who think they know better. Then they turn around and say to you, we're going to ask for your opinion. Your opinion don't make a difference. Really don't. We've actually got a Reform MP here, and you know they have a go at him because he actually gives his money, his wages away. and they moan about it here, and they don't try not to help him. But you talk to any people on it, he seems to be getting on with things. They really do. And I reckon he's determined to get every person in the council working back at the council, and not wasting the buildings. Right, there you go. I've had him rant. Sorry about that. There's a few more sprouts there. I think they're telegraph, and I'll just try to get rid of some of that green on the top. I'll give them a good watering up. Don't forget, try and keep your water in the greenhouse so that keeps warm. Right, so that's that done. We'll put that up the end here. You can see I'm well sorted out with sort of my shelving and staging. This is my plan, was to do all this down the allotment, but because my wife has not been too good with her feet and in a bag, everything else, I'm trying to spend more time at home. Right, I'll get this. See this? Now this is one of my big beefsteak tomatoes. I've got the tag for it somewhere. I'm keeping that. That will be planted in a pot when it starts to get warmer. And somebody's already trying it. I've done it years and years. I just leave them, then you pot them on. Calabrese, I think that's probably about the only Calabrese I've got. I think Brunswick, Tiger Herbs. Green Magic Calabrese up there. I've just watered them. So these are obviously spare. So I better put a little bit of water into them. Sit them down there, can I? Right. Alright guys, that's me done for today. Hopefully it's only a smallish session. I will put it up tonight. This bit of software I got is Nero. That converts and shrinks up so quick. It's brilliant. It really is. There's a lot more to it, but all I do is drop, drag. That's it. I don't know how to do nothing else. No. Bye for now. Be happy. Stay safe. Bye.